Gonna say my feet are sweating. Anyway.
Should we acknowledge, for the world at large, the fact that we're
Mm.
we're not actually physically present together because
We're not
I,
together.
we've had a pretty bad week. So like we needed a bit of distance.
Yeah,
We said I can't really be in the same room as you this week because it's
there is trouble in paradise.
little things, but it's good now because like I can see myself, so I will look happy and smiley, as opposed to
Yes.
you pointed out that when I'm listening to you and when you're listening to me, it doesn't always look that way.
No, we don't look happy to be listening to each other, even though we are. We had a TikTok comment which was siblings or dating, and I
Yeah.
think we should clarify that it's neither of the two.
I would also say,
Would you
if I
rather
may,
be siblings or dating?
siblings. I'd also
Correct.
say if I'm being very real right now,
Hmm.
we don't look like either. We don't
No,
look like we'd be at all related because you've got your whole like weird blue eyes, blonde thing going on, which is
they're
obviously very
green.
like
Green eyes.
they are green. Yeah, no.
Yeah, thanks for noticing.
What color are my eyes?
Haven't got a clue. Probably
Yeah,
brown.
wrong, hazel. They're actually
Different.
excuse me. Yeah, I saw that comment and I was like, ha, buddy, buddy,
Yeah.
don't threaten me. Neither.
Don't
Neither. Neither
threaten
or
me.
neither.
Yeah.
Don't threaten
Don't
me with
threaten me with a horrible
yeah,
time.
don't threaten me with a really concerning time, actually. I'd just say colleagues,
Colleagues.
business partners.
Business partners. Yeah. We are
Yeah,
business partners.
yeah.
And for
What's
what it's worth, if we were siblings, I would obviously be your older sister.
I don't think I've ever appeared in my life as anything other than a younger brother. I think
No,
no one's ever once been like, man, you seem like hey, you must have been great, with the youngest. No, no one's really.
no.
I don't know why.
I think we'll leave that untouched.
We're back.
We're back again.
We're
Happy
back.
episode 6.
We're back. What a 24 hours it's been, by the way. From like Clapham Common at 3 a.m. to watching a nine-digited Shoaib Bashir bowling into victory.
I
Maybe that's
mean,
the
to be
secret.
clear, he still has the digit. It just doesn't work
But maybe
for
that's the
now.
secret. That's the secret. Like nine-digit Shoaib. What's his bowling
Mm.
average? I mean, I quite rate it. Like hurty finger, so I'm not going to feel fielding's lame. I don't really want to bowl in the morning, but I will come and I will get the most like clippable wicket ever. Can we also talk about that wicket?
Yeah, of course we can. That's what we're here for, talking
That's
about
no, really
cricket.
good. I'm really happy that you played that so straight. Oh, can we talk about that? Yes, Dan. That's actually in the notes. Just
We
kidding.
don't
We
have
don't make
notes.
notes. We do. If anyone's ever watched this and thought, oh, they definitely planned this. Oh, they definitely must have really good meetings beforehand. No
They
one
would
has
be so wrong.
ever made that assumption. Nine finger Shoaib is probably the GOAT. I don't know how I would react in the position of the batter in that situation. I mean, I do know how I'd react.
I'd
I'd
cry
be,
for what it's
yeah,
worth. I
yeah,
would be in
bingo,
tears.
got it in one really. I was gonna be like, oh, I think no, I'd
No,
definitely.
toys out the pram. I'd be so. Do you know? Okay, no. First I would cry, and then I would laugh. And actually, probably I would laugh, and then I would cry, and then I would laugh again.
Often.
Yeah, just in general, probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't that just
Yeah,
every day? You'd be like, oh, it's
yeah.
actually just
That's hoping.
coincided with the cricket today.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think that's one that like isn't funny at the time,
Mm,
but will be down the line. You know, when you're sort of
yeah,
retelling stories from your career, that will be
the good
not a
old
highlight,
days.
but also not a low light.
When you switch between crying and laughing,
Mm,
you have to
yeah.
tell someone like when Ben Calloway switches from like right to left, and he has to tell
Yes.
the umpire. Do you have to be like, guys, by the way, having a bit of a
Yeah.
wobble now, just gonna few tears. That back in
Yeah.
the room, yeah, we're laughing.
Yeah. I think that's one of life's great, wonderful feelings is when you're crying and someone makes you laugh.
Yeah,
Like it reminds you
yeah.
that there's still light
Do you know what the worst feeling is? When someone's
when you're laughing.
crying and you try to make them laugh and they don't find it funny.
How many times has that happened to you, Dan?
We're not counting.
Oh.
I'd rather, as the famous quote goes, go 0 for 30 than 0 for 9 because it means I didn't stop shooting. And I think that when it comes to making jokes in any situation, really, like, hey, I'd rather make a joke in a tough time that maybe actually gets a few more tears out because, hey, you never know when you're going to get that one that lands. It's a volume game. Speaking of which, I mean, it's literally a podcast. Hey, if you think everything we say is, going to be gold, It is, but the people aren't ready
That's
for all of
true.
it. And like we look after the people. I think that's big news because I
Facade's
think
over.
we're about to go global, right? Because I'm now I don't read the emails. I think it's really clear to know. Obviously, I have people who do that for me. I got told there's one that says sponsorship opportunity. It's in
There
our inbox right now.
it is. Let me get it up. Whoa. Okay,
I'm
so
having a good time.
the subject line is sponsorship opportunity. Are you ready? Are you ready? It says greetings. This
Salutations.
is, and then it says this is not a sponsorship opportunity. Anyhow, love the pod. Hey, you take the wins where they are.
We're back. We're back. I'd lost my smile, but hey.
Yeah, we're so back. Anyone who tells us that they love it is an immediate friend of the show. So, hi, Toby, friend of the show.
Hey, Toby.
Toby says,
Big Tobes,
big tobes. Has he got
perhaps.
big toes?
But hey, let's not. We're not going to be gently ribbing the people who send emails just yet, because
He's gently ribbed ours.
potato, potato.
It's tit for
Continue.
tat here. He says, I got into cricket through the last Ashes, but since then I've been addicted to it like a crackhead to, well, crack. I was wondering, what are your favourite satisfying moments in cricket? For me, it's when a batter gets bowled. Think Stokes to Siraj with the final ball of day 4 of the third India Test, particularly when the commentary shouts, bowled him. I find this very satisfying. Maybe it's a perfectly executed cover drive or an outside edge to first slip. Think it would be a great topic of conversation. Well, Toby, we agree. So, Dan, let's talk about that right now.
Done our job for us. Can I say on that ballpark, one that I'm sure he would have loved this morning, the Jofra wicket, just top of off, clean. That is for me the absolute best. It's placement, right? Look, you've got
Hmm.
three stumps, but they're not three stumps were not created equal. Top of off is just like it's special. It's special because we know it's the one you're aiming for. You're not gonna, hey, oh yeah, yeah, middle and leg. You didn't mean
To
it
be fair,
in
all the
here.
kids I coach at school say you've got to be looking at top of off. It doesn't always go there. Don't get me
Mm.
wrong, but
Have we had a week yet where you haven't been like, hey, back in my coaching days, like when I was part of like the Brains Trust, back in the coaching days, like this is kind of what I was thinking.
yeah, it either all comes down to my coaching or my captaincy, of
Yeah,
which I'm qualified to do both. So just
yeah.
putting it out there that
I
I'm
always
actually the
like,
expert.
yeah, and the conspicuous lack of me ever actually applying any of this to anything. Because let's be
Yeah,
very, very real. If I had even an ounce of cricketing or
skill.
athletic talent, do you think I'd be a
I've seen
man?
you throw and catch.
Hey, hey, do you think I'd be a man talking on the internet?
No.
Hey, and you know what? We take what we have, we take what we're given, and we make lemonade.
Yeah, yeah.
I can catch. There's vicious rumors. The fans of the show should know that at an undisclosed previous episode shoot, I caught two miniature Milka chocolate bars at once, and they were at different times. So it really was like catching a fly, kind of Karate Kid style. Like
I threw them to the same place.
well, not really sure if they've gone into different hands.
That wasn't you caught them. Do you know I'm actually going to blow smoke? You caught them in one hand.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
It was
oh,
one in each.
oh! I've remembered you greater than you are.
I
Sorry.
think one in each is way more impressive than like, oh, I've caught two in one hand. Your throwing wasn't that special. Hey, let's not have our first tiff. Hey,
Not,
I
not in
swear,
public, anyway.
we said we were gonna have a good day today.
I know.
We said this was gonna be a good day. We said we weren't gonna we weren't gonna
We
argue
talked about
here.
this.
You said you wouldn't
The
do this.
beauty of this, Dan, is that you can cut out whatever you want.
You actually said you weren't gonna do this on camera this week, and yet, like, we're back here again.
Take your time. Take all the time you need.
I think top of off is super, 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 super satisfying. I'm not a cover drive man. I'll be honest. They're not. I'm too like, what's the word? Woke. I'm too woke for a cover drive. Like
Okay.
we've
Yeah.
seen. I think Josh Butler ramp for me is like that one gives me like goosebumps. I think seeing it particularly because also it's like I'm gonna go off on one here.
Yeah, I sort of anticipated that, which is why I didn't say anything.
Cheers. Hey, hey, you know what? I'm feeling generous. I'll let you speak when I'm finished, if that's okay.
Your
Out
Ally
of
of the Year
context.
trophy
Out
is
of context.
flown out of the window. Yeah.
That
watch it
was
shatter.
quite good. So I actually feel quite passionately about the fact that like not all ramp shots created equal because it's like some guys are too much wrist, right? You're flipping it. They move across and they're basically just whacking it backwards. The thing about the master, good old Joss, it's redirection, it's class, it's just pace on his pace off. It's so much smoother than your chumps who are just like flipping a pancake over their shoulder. That's not satisfying. It's just a hoik, but it's just a backwards hoik. A proper like, hey, it just kisses the bat. It just kisses the bat and it goes flying for six. Perfect. They're not created equal. I'm done. I'm done. Hey, I'm passing I'm passing the phone to someone who's allowed to talk now. Did you mute
Thanks, Dan.
yourself?
No, of course I
Oh
didn't. I
God.
just sat perfectly
Oh,
quietly.
I didn't know you're capable of that.
Wow. Sort it out. What was I saying?
What do you find satisfying in cricket? I've just said the old
Oh,
Joss ramp for six is my like.
yes. Yeah, but you do just love Joss Butler.
Um, yes, famously,
Duh.
a
Wait,
nerd.
so who do you support in the 100 then? If you love Surrey, but you also love Joss Butler and you
Support.
hate the North.
I support cricket. No, so what it is MO good if Joss is getting those runs. That's a serious thing I would say. I did go specifically like as we've covered last week, this week, another week, at some other point in talking, which obviously time is just, a weird construct anyway. That I did specifically go to, a Manchester Originals, Northern Superchargers, Northern Derby, ropey, to see the great man
You're never
get
going to beat the allegations.
see the great man get two off two. But, the Invincibles as a collective, I'm more there. But when the boys at the crease, anything can happen. That final a couple of
Anything
years ago
can
for me, that was
happen.
quite a one where I
Boo,
was like,
boo, boo, doo, doo,
I
boo,
think I'm
boo,
winning.
boo, boo, doo, doo.
Boo, 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 doo, doo, doo.
That's all I know of that one.
Anything
Next.
can happen.
Happen.
Anything can
Anything can
happen.
happen.
I don't think that's a bad Ellie Goulding vocal kind of like, she's in that
Yeah.
ballpark.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Anyway,
thank you for trying to pin me on which of teams of the Glorious Hundred. I
starting in very few time. Very few. What? What the hell?
what the it's starting soon.
What the
And
Hellyse?
yeah, that's the one. That's the one. One taken done. I was there like, and
Made
whose
myself
name even
cry.
starts with L? What the hell am I? You're gone. Hey, it's really, really good seeing this. Hey, don't cry.
Oh, that's what I mean. Isn't it
As
beautiful to watch?
Sabrina said, don't
Yeah.
smile because it happened, baby. Cry because it's over.
Yeah.
She don't miss me. You know,
Yeah.
vocals, baby. I can't wait to hear Feels by Jax Jones so I can feels something again for the first time in months. Da,
22 days at the time of recording.
da, da, da. Dun,
Do you know what
dun,
baffles
dun,
me
dun,
so much is so obviously
dun,
I did
dun.
2 years in the 100,
And you
right?
just
As
didn't
a
hear that
cricket
song
career.
then.
No, I've heard that song every single
It was a joke
match day. Oh,
because you would
oh.
have heard it a lot.
I would have had it a lot. And yeah, true, I had it a lot. Gung, gung, gung.
Gunk, gunk, gunk. Oh no, is that the first time that's been on camera?
I think so.
Just the thing, guys. It's just the
Let's
thing.
redo that part. Gonna say my feet are sweating. Anyway, I've heard that song so many times. How many times? Probably at least how many games are there in 100 for one team? 8.
Yeah.
So I've heard it at least 16 times. And I couldn't sing it to you.
Dun, 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 dun.
Is this you playing an imaginary bass?
Perchance.
Maybe.
Maybe. Mayhaps.
Sure. But I couldn't tell you how it went, and I must have spent hours of my life hearing that.
I'm so sorry.
I think I blocked it out.
Yeah. So like getting back to like things that you do find though like satisfying
Yes.
because obviously now
Yeah.
Joss Butler feels by Jax Jones. For me, hey,
That's living.
16 my 16.4 favorite things. GQ 16.4 things I can't live without.
Yeah.
And what do you find satisfying in cricket? I'm sure they're
Cartwheeling
amazing.
stumps.
Yeah.
Numero uno, a cartwheeling stump. Flyer. Number two, a one-handed catch. Numero three, hat tricks.
Oh, hey, and
Oh,
fittingly on the third one,
yeah,
which
it
you
was actually
definitely
on
meant,
purpose. Yes, I'm actually a comedic
the bit when you
genius.
forgot what you were saying for 2 minutes really made it feel like that's what you meant to do.
Authentic.
Hashtag real. Can I say one based on today that I also find satisfying? Maybe this isn't a
Yeah.
moment so much as really fun when I just love Test cricket when it kicks off. Like that's where I get a lot of satisfaction is it's just verbals. Bryden Cast and Jadeja running into each other today, and then like Ben Stokes being the voice of reason.
Injected.
Perfect. Perfect. It's so satisfying to me when Test cricket actually just like crosses the line from like, hey guys, it's all respect to being like, we're gonna bowl bouncers because he said mean things about me, which is the best.
I
I
love it.
love.
And I also love how loud the crowd was as well.
Yeah,
That's so rare for a test at Lords, I
Lords.
suppose.
Yeah,
And
they.
I just love it.
I think like that's a really
Get
serious thing,
Larry.
right? Yeah, Test cricket, any cricket really, when the crowd like actually like care in a way
Yes.
of, hey,
Yeah.
obviously there's caring like, hey, I want England to win, but the real caring in cricket comes from like evil villains. We have to beat them because they've
Yeah.
been good at cricket, and that's not allowed. It always kicks
Yeah.
off at Lords as well. It's brilliant.
I do love it. I love the idea of people in the pavilion like getting Larry.
Going bad,
That's just
bad.
them on a normal day.
Yeah, the Lord's hum is just chuntering.
Mm.
I mean, obviously you're part
Finance. Blah, blah, blah.
of the FT.
Pims. Blah, blah, blah. Economist.
Goldman,
They're never
Goldman.
going to let us in the pavilion again, are they?
Uh, Again, as if you think I've ever been there. I think it's really important to note on this podcast, and to get this on screen now, because hey, roll credits. I think my role in this, I'm the man of the people in this. Like I'm bringing like salt of the earth realism. Because
Okay.
you're here also talking to me about like we're getting asked by friend of the show, Karina, to be like,
Mhm.
hey, tell us about the food. And you're there like, well, I can tell you about the player food. I can tell you about the food that we got. And I'm just there like, hey, I got a chicken burger and a hot dog roll. Hey, I'll keep it real with you. My chips were cold. But that's
Well, this is what
okay.
they call journalism. Like we need someone in every part of camp.
Yeah.
And I've taken the high road and you're slumming it with the food trucks.
All I really have to say that is Camp Green. You said in every camp, my first thought was, haha, Camp Green. It's just chucking a cricketer's name in there. It's good fun.
Right, yes. Yes,
Yeah, so
yes, yes.
Cam Green, by the way, he plays for Australia.
Yeah, I think I've heard of him.
Yeah, to be fair, he's just a little guy, famously. Little Cam Green, little Cam Green. Really, speaking of that, if we're talking about like bizarre things, well, cricketers of drastically different heights stood next to each other will always be really fun. And
Yeah.
it's Crawley and Duckett. I don't care about Zach's batting average. You can't take away the joy of the other day when they're like getting into proper verbals with Shubman Gill, and you've just got like he doesn't know where to look. He doesn't know if he's looking up or looking down because they're coming in from both angles. Shubman, somewhere in the middle. That's how you get head loss. We're winning this. It's how we win. It's how we do it. It's how we do it.
I mean, it's literally how England won today.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just a complete. I don't even know what word you use for that.
As we have said, honestly, I think for what has happened in this test, for that to be the winning moment, the win, nothing else. If it had actually been like a great ball, I'd have been really disappointed. I think a ball that just trickles onto leg stump, perfect. No
I think you're
notes,
calling it tomfoolery.
japes, shenanigans, and we will
It's shenanigans.
shenanigan. Hey, speaking, look, we've had the fan interactions are popping off. Like we're building a rapport. I don't know why I'm punching the air right. I'm literally shadow boxing at the thought of
It does make you feel better.
not engaging our fans. That's why I'm shadow boxing. God, I just hate when our fans aren't satisfied.
They're not, that's not the case though. They're so satisfied,
Yeah,
which is so lovely.
yeah, no, it actually is really cool. Thank you. People have been good. People have sent in cool emails. which is great.
People, someone commented and said this pod is gold, never change. Gold.
Hey,
That's the best.
go! I was going to go for Spandau, and then
Go,
I
go. Always
I believe
believe
you
it
so.
so. You are gold.
I'm glad that you're bound to return.
Just realized how few of the words I actually know for that.
Yeah,
You are
so
gold.
it's really good that you'll keep repeating that bit. Is that your tick for the next 3 days?
Probably.
Yeah, better than what the helly.
What the Hellyse, Perry?
Yeah, it's still good. It's still good. I did. I'll tell you what. And it goes back to the conversation at the very start of this app where I was like, and I feel
Mm,
I'd rather go 0 for 30 than 0 for 9. What really bugs me is like a couple of weeks now. Like you pulled out the Sam Constance, Tate McRae one. You've pulled out what the Hellyse Perry, and it just makes me feel like this is hard work versus natural talent, and it hurts.
like I said, investigative journalism.
Investigative journalism.
Investigative journalism.
Hey,
I don't
hey,
think
I've
it
got
makes
you
sense.
on eloquence.
Yeah, fine,
Yeah,
fine. You've got me on processed thought.
yeah,
But
got
what you
that
haven't
right.
got down is raw comedy.
I've got you on hair as well. Like, let's be real,
Oh,
I
I think that hurts.
nibble.
I think that hurts.
I knew it. I was like, what can I say that's gonna really, bite back? But hey, did a great job when they did your hair in the last 2 weeks, which I noticed immediately.
You did. It's a bit greasy.
Yeah,
Have you also had a haircut?
no,
You shouldn't base your self-worth on what I say.
I promise you, I wouldn't dare if I did. Could you imagine?
You'd be in trouble.
I'd come into work just shaking every day. Be, oh no, here we go again. I'm looking forward to the Hundy this year a lot. I think it's
I
just
am.
because I really enjoy anything which is giving me sport every single day for like a month.
Yeah, I'm excited to be sort of on the other side of the 100.
Well, I was going
You
to say,
know?
I do feel like, hey, and drop a comment or an email if this is something you'd like to hear more about. Your actual experience as, you know, 100 content creator with Welsh Fire. I feel like that is something we probably could and should,
I
deep.
think we could do a whole episode on that.
Yeah, I think, hey, and maybe if you're listening to this and you're like, don't mention the crisp packet 16.4 killing our beautiful game competition. Sorry, like, hey, we talk about everything. Just you wait till the Metro Bank starts.
Oh, just you wait.
We'll be there. I mean, I did go to that final last year and got utterly drenched.
Yeah,
You know,
rain
those
looks really
those who care
white
were
in.
there, and I was there because I'm an ally.
Well, I think I would have been at the hundreds. Would have been a tiny bit busy actually thinking about women's cricket,
Wasn't
which is
during
something
the 100
we
though.
should think about.
The final wasn't during the 100. The final was in September. Gagged. Ha.
Sharked.
Yeah. Speaking of one that they will be at, and I think is also really cool, inaugural Women's Blast Finals Day. Like that's going
Oh
to be
yeah.
pretty cool because also it's good already because it's like the Kia Oval.
And Surrey have qualified.
So we've got our 3 teams now as of today's ep.
We
Three,
do.
Midlands, best team in the country. I think is how I think of it in my head.
You better hope that Surrey wins so that you get backed up on that comment.
I think everything I say comes with the fact that like I will get hurled a lot of abuse in September when sorry if 1-0 and everyone's like loser. I think it's really good that Test cricket is actually just like life in that if you have to spend like 15 days with anyone, hey, you're gonna get some
Mm.
pretty dark thoughts, You're gonna say a few things that maybe cross the line. And it's just like Test cricket. It's you just put a lot of people in your hey, you have to spend time together and we're all gonna watch you.
What do you think's harder, doing 5 consecutive test matches or going on Love Island?
Such a good question. I think that's actually one that like I think a few people have commented. They've said like five Ashes tests, for example,
Mhm.
or you're going into Casa Amor. And I think they've similar challenges. Like obviously, like you're going to face opposition that they're going to be quite big and strong. So like
Yeah.
you have to be ready for that. Like whichever. Just saying that quite a few parallels when you think
When it comes down to it,
when it
Test
comes down
cricket,
to it, it's
Love
it's
Island
pretty
is
similar.
basically the same thing.
And I think you're going to have to deal with a lot of sledging, right? Like hey, maybe someone's gonna
Sledging, mental battles.
yeah.
Annoying people.
Great rigs. Because from playing Australia, you're just
Sure.
like, they're all
Sure.
so big and strong.
Good tans.
Yeah, good hands.
Mm.
Mm. But what's harder? Look,
I would rather play 5 tests than go on Love Island because at least I could read my book on the
well,
bus journey.
I thought you were gonna say like for like the enrichment and the experience of hey, I played in it. You're like, I just get to read more.
Yeah, because you can't read a book on Love Island. All you've got to do is sit around and talk to people. That's
Yeah.
hell and horror.
Yeah, I do have a suggestion. Obviously, when we're massive, he says as if like guys, we've conquered a lot
We've
of the
got a
globe
hundred
already.
plus followers on Spotify.
When we're
I think
massive,
also, if I can, I think I'd like to know who the 100 followers are.
yeah, put your hands up,
I'd
guys.
like,
Out yourself.
yeah, tell us. I think I'd like people to screenshot the fact that they follow us on Spotify and send that to
Yeah,
us on Instagram, and then maybe we can find a non-breaching way, non-breach of
of
GDPR way to
saying
sort of
thanks.
record that and say thank you.
Yeah, I actually
You can maybe stickers.
to break the wall of haha funny. I actually would, let's get a bit sincere and say it would be quite nice to say thank you. Also,
I would
what they
like to
can
say
come
thanks.
to is when we're even bigger.
Hmm.
Um, we will obviously have like a charity match of the 100 at some point. It'll be 100 balls because
Yes.
what else would it
Yeah,
be?
yeah,
And I think that's it. I think the playing kit has to be like cords. It has to be like a sleeveless, like white knitted vest.
yeah.
You
I
sound so,
want well-fitted, tailored clothes.
yeah. I think I'll be head of creative based on your level of enthusiasm for this concept.
Sorry, I was letting you lay it all out before I decided on how excited I was about it.
And what's the verdict?
Oh, that's the end. Just 100 match with nice clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I could get behind that.
Should, hey, and if that's the end, should we leave it
So be
there?
it.
Hey, this podcast is over.